So I kind of wanted to make an account review of some sorts, and I just happened to have no sanity, which is perfect timing for me to do it. So introductions. Hello, my name is James, or aka Thamine. I've been playing Arknights for over since the release of the game. Like after 2 months of its release, I started, which in a different account. I had that account for like 1 or 2 months, which was very underleveled, which was in a very bad state, and it wasn't very good to play around, and I abandoned it. Skip around to this date, I just happened to see that Arknights grew a lot, and yeah, I started to get back to the game. So I made this account on where around Neural Altar came out, and I did my newbie banner. I kind of wanted to start with a reroll account, and which I did. This was my first attempt, by the way. So I went to the headhunting and did the newbie banner polls, and I just happened to get two decent 6 stars to begin with. One of them is Silverash, very good one, and the second one was Hoshiguma. Not a bad start, and I had very good 5 stars as well, such as Lapland, Vector, and Franco, which is less good, but doesn't matter. I got a pretty decent star at it. And yeah, so I found out about Arknights like when Tecton got around playing, and I watched a couple of his videos, and I liked his personality a lot, like the loud voice, and I kept watching his videos, and I kind of liked the game and started playing, which led me to this point. And I'm proud to say I'm a goldfish. I haven't spent a lot of money in this game. Just to clarify, never bought a single one here. I only bought the monthly pack like 2 times, like around 6 months ago or so. I bought it 2 times and I didn't regret it since. At the time I was very bad when I started this account again. I knew nothing, so I watched around a lot of videos, and I like how it happened. Like the state of the account was very good, and it was around I started saving because I heard at the time when I started the account, I checked around the CN schedule, the Chinese server schedule, and I saw that one of my favorite operators, Mountain, was about to get rerun, his Mansfield rerun again in like couple of, like right after Neural or around that time. So I started saving up pulls. I had like 100 pulls or so around, and I only got 1 6 star. Arguably one of my the worst ones in the game. Ark. I refused to level this guy for that only reason. And recently I got him again in the Texas banner. I got him again as an off banner. By the way, I didn't really get lucky with this banner. I kind of hoped for a potential 6 Texas, but Pennan's got all the luck this time, and I still need to level up. You got to potential 4. Kind of sad, but it's fine. I kind of wish I got potential 4 or 5. Yeah, I can grind these certificates, the tokens later on. Anyway, so let's get to the operators now. So let's filter by the acquisition date, because it's more interesting to how my account went from 0 to hero, so to say. And yeah, let's begin. Of course, you get the free ones, like these 5. You get them for free. And then I did my Neural Alter 10 free poll, which I didn't get very lucky. I got them 2 times, and filler. Nothing really good. And then I did my newbie banner, which you can see. I got all of them. Which is very nice. I had a very fresh, decent start, which I liked. That's why I kept this account. And then started slowly playing. And then I did my free 5-star selector ticket on Tulopsis. Don't regret it, by the way. Very great 5-star. And I did the second one for Project Red because she looked cool. And I already had another medic, so Project Red. And then I kept playing, going through the stories and such. I did a couple of polls and somehow got Executor. And then I played more. And then I just happened to get to Mansfield, right? That's where you can see Kafka. I did like a lot of polls, which was very depressing, and didn't get a single 6-star until Ark. At that point I got very depressed and kind of quit the game for like a week, and then came back again, start playing again. And then at that time I completed the mission for Texas on the pinboard mission 1, and I got Texas. So I continued on and played more, and then I started saving more polls because I heard the joint operation banner for the CC6 or 7, I don't remember exactly, which had Saga, Phantom, Surtur, and Schwarz. So I saved up, and my most wanted were Phantom and Surtur because they were meta back then. And then I did my first 10 poll, which got Saga. I got pretty sad, but it is what it is. And then I did like around 60 or so later on, which I used Originite Prime as well, which I really regret, and got Schwarz. At the time she was also one of my favorite operators in the game, but later on to this day she gets used way less and less due to the operators I have, which kind of replace her. And then I checked the CN schedule again. I didn't really like the newer banners, so I skipped a lot of them until I saw the Ling and Lee banner, the limited banner. I really fell in love with Ling, and yeah, I started saving polls, the events, and then I got to Ling and Lee banner. This was arguably my second luckiest banner pulling session ever, because I had like around 160 pulls. I didn't have much at the time, and I got very lucky. I got Lee, potential 3, which is very nice. I kind of like him. Also got the skin for him. And then I got very unlucky getting Ling. I got it on the 150th exactly. And yeah, as you can tell, maxed out basically, but not gonna continue with that. I should kind of have to do it, but really, I use her way less now because I kind of want to use my brain a little bit more. So continue on. In the Ling and Lee banner, I somehow got my waifu, Delir, and Backpipe as an off banner, which I got very happy, and to this day I still use them. And then I continued on playing. I got Magellan from the recruitment thing, and I still continued on, and then I saw the Spectre banner, the Spectre the Unchained banner. Because I already like Spectre enough, and I really like the Abyssal Hunter team. I saved up my pulls again, and at that time I started saving up, like at the point, like right after Link, I heard about the Texas banner coming out like 6 months later, and then I started. It was, I think, way more later. I think around Spectre or so. I heard about the Spectre, the Texas, the Omertosa banner, and I started saving up. So I, with the time saving up until Spectre, I had like 130 or so pulls, and I got pretty lucky with them. I got Spectre on the 40th pull, and Irene 2 times, funnily enough, on pull 80 or so, which is very good, and I got pretty decent 5 stars as well, like La Pluma, but never built her. And yeah, and then at the time, oh yeah, I got my waifu as well, Platinum. To this day, I still use her. And then at the time, Surtur was on the certificate shop here, and I bought her. I saved up and bought her. I got her skin as well. I still use her to this day because she's still meta. And then I started saving up more pulls, and I got to the Arknights rerun event, which, of course, as an Abyssal Hunter fan, I am 6th and got her to the max stage module. I still use her to my squadron. Very good character, operator, I mean. Yeah, and then I got to the. I skipped the Gaviel Altar event. I just did the free 24 pulls and didn't get really lucky. I only got Minimalist and Rock, but that's about it, and skipped it. And at the time, I saved up another 180 certificates and got Mudrock because of the skin. I really like Mudrock as well. I played more events later on, and then Chen, I got her from the recruitment thing again. I don't really like Chen as much, but it is what it is. That's all I can say. And then I got Kyobi on another top operated tag on my recruitment, and I didn't like the tags, so I just randomized it. I did top operator only, and I got Kyobi out of it. I'm okay with it. She's fine. I got her skin as well. And then, one of my favorite characters ever, Moinar, got his event banner. I got very, very lucky and got him on the 30th pull. One of my favorite characters in the game, lore-wise and even in-game wise. M3'd him. And then I saved up the pulls till now. Did more events and got to the Texas Omertosa banner. I at the time I got, even now, I had more than 360 pulls. I had like a lot of certificates around here, lying around. I had 56 certificates and 200 pulls in a random, which was very good at the time, which somehow I got to that point, and I pulled on it. I got decently lucky. I somehow got Kyobi again as an off banner. I got Ark as an off banner, and yeah, that's about it. And then I got Texas the Omertosa 3 times, no, 2 times actually. I got her only 2 times, but I used the token because I felt bad for myself. And then I got her like way too much. I only won her 1 time, that's it. I got cursed luck. Yeah, and then till now. and I did the 300 pulls, and I sparked for Scotty because Abyssal Hunter. She's not really Abyssal Hunter, but waifu. Yeah, this is my account. These are the ones that I favored. That are the ones I use the most. All of them should have M3 skills or M6. I'm not gonna level this second skill for Texas because like 3 or 4 months later the Monster Hunter collab's gonna come out, and Yato Alter is gonna come out, which has a skill is like exactly the same as Texas one, but I find it a little bit better than hers because of the burst damage she does like instantly, and that's why I'm not gonna waste materials on this one. Urter, Modrock, Lee. I should actually put this skill on. Both. I use it more. Silver Ash, Reddit. Yuma. Irene. Lumen, Imor, and so on. Now, as for the base, it's not very interesting. I'm not really an appearance kind of guy, like decorate stuff. So my setup right now is 2, 4, 3. I used to have 1, 5, 2, 3 because I mass produced the XP tickets, and let me show you the numbers. Yeah, it had like 10,000 by the way, but I used them to level up a lot more characters, that's why. Yeah, it was like this was around 3,000 and this one was around like 10,000, and yeah, I kind of sad. I wasted a lot of my sanity on the tactical drill, but later on I just farmed my LMDs. Yeah, so around a month ago or 2 months ago I just switched back to 243 because I heard and saw a statistic that's it's way more efficient, and yeah, I can see the results. I don't really like maxing out, wasting a lot of LMD on base. That's why it's not really maxed out. I only max out the essential stuff like the office, the training room, the reception, and the factories, and the trading post. That's it really. My control center is empty. I don't really use characters in it. These are my current assistants right now. I'm filling up my Trust with Shen because maybe one day I'll get her alter version and have it maxed potential. Trust. And yeah, these are the side ones. As for the dorms, I just mishmash stuff in. I really don't care. The first one, second one. You can see it's very empty. Right now no one's training because I have no idea who to level right now, and I'm kinda have to keep materials for what's her name again? Penance. Yeah, that's it really. Alright, as for the stages of my progress, Right now I am on chapter 11, of course. Stage. I'm on 11-12 right now because it's pretty hard right now for me. And I just really don't bother with it. On chapter 10 I haven't finished the boss stage because it's not the boss itself, it's these guys. The normal enemies are way harder than the boss. Yeah, so I just did it on normal difficulty, cleared it, and went on with my life. As for chapter 9, it's fully cleared. Almost. I still need to do the hard stages. Chapter 8, I cleared all of them. Not all the H stages, because some of them are very difficult. Or I just don't even bother with them, because I'm lazy. And I still need to do some hard stages. For some of them as well, but a lot of them are just cleared. As for the events, the Dark Knight's Memoir is almost finished. I just need to do these more. Walk in the Dust, my first ever hardest event was because of this stage. The boss stage with the Emperor's Blade. And you can tell why. I don't really have to explain it. And I still haven't got to the EX stages. And I heard and saw the last stage and how insanely difficult it is, so I got scared and stopped. Undertides, it wasn't very hard. I still need to do the EX stages. Stultifier Nevis, by far the hardest ever event I've done in this game, because there are a lot of reasons. So I completed the boss stage. This one, the boss. It took a long time for this guy. I just had to resort to a Ling solo clear, which I did. I'm not very proud of it. And then I started doing the EX stages. I did all of them, but not on hard mode because a lot of them are just insanely difficult. Even the boss stage. But I found the boss stage a bit easier than the normal one. And the S stages are just hella depressing. I'm not ever gonna do them. Probably never ever. So I'll just leave them be. As for the side event, I did every one of them as best I could. This one, part of the Wolmond, is the hardest so far of these. Because of certain enemies, like the ones that explode. This guy. No, not yeah, I think it's this guy. After they die, they explode and turn these things to the enemy side, and it's very hard to do. I did almost all of them. Dustless Holiday I didn't really do because I got stuck on the boss stage. I didn't do EX because of that. The S stages I just ignored. Neolight, I think I did well. I still haven't done the boss stage yet. And the S stages I haven't done it. Yeah, I cleared all of this. Annihilations, I really do not care. I just did the essential ones. Like the from Ursus. And from Longman. This one too. I just cleared them to get the max one, and yeah. And then for the stationary security service, I really hate this game mode. I did it once, I got like halfway there and I completely ignored it. I really dislike this game mode, and yeah, you can tell I'm probably never ever gonna do it. As for the IS-2 and IS-3, my progress so far with IS-2, I did almost every ending, but I'm missing two. The troop master one, the puppet master one, and the Layrite. I think that's something like that. I'm missing two endings, and this is my. You can tell which one I've done the most with. This, and this. I really don't bother because they're just very fun to play. As for Ice 3, I mean, I still haven't gotten very far in it. I'm level 30. I'm going the down one, the down way. As for the medals, I just did one ending so far. The normal ending that you get. The one you save, what's her name again? Highmore. The one you save her. And I did it on, of course, the support squad. That's the easiest squad for me because of the Original and Hope start. So far I'm very struggling to get the second one with the, what's his name, the guy with the sword. That when you pick him up, he comes with you to every stages until the boss stage. He becomes an enemy. That one, because the ones I do, it's very hard to do. Mizuki Ice 3 is very hard. Or just because I'm not very good at the game. And as for the CC events, I haven't done basically any. I do some of them. I only get to risk 18 and then just quit out. I don't really like doing CCs. I'm not the meta top damage percent stuff guy, so I just do the risk 18 and just get on with my life. Like 99% of them, I just look up videos on KyoSunV or EchoJin or some other guy on Bilibili just to finish up the risk 18. Oh yeah, forgot to mention on the Il Siracusano event. So my progress is, this is my progress so far. We spend these. So far this is probably the most easiest event ever I've done because it's actually very simple. The boss stage took like one attempt. It's not very hard. Or just because I have busted characters, that's probably why. But so far, this is my progress to the EX stages. Kind of confused on the 7th one right now. And yeah, just 2 more and get this done with. I'll probably do the S stages if they are decently easy. And yeah. But I really like the event and the boss itself. Alright, so for the materials, I'm not very rich right now, so this is my sanities. This is my materials right now for the normal stuff. Decent, I'm pretty decent right now. As for the growth materials, as I mentioned, I hoarded a lot of them. Pretty decently on the, not very good on these two, but I somehow got 99.9 of them and spent a lot of it. So module stuff, I only use it for the characters that really need it to fix their archetype, or just very fun characters like the Abyssal Hunter team. As for the materials, I had a lot, way more than this, but I spent like all of it on upgrading operators. Yeah, I'm kind of farming the rock stage on the Siracusano event. I'm very lazy to do the 1-7 mining event stage. So I just do that one, just to save time for myself. As for the store, the certificates, these are my current certificates right now. I mainly spend it for materials only, these ones. And right now I'm saving it for, yes, the next headhunting one. And the next like couple of operator on the shop is not really my type of characters that I play, so I'll just buy these headhuntings and save more pulls later on. As for these, I kind of did a mistake. I bought all of them at the same time. I didn't take in consideration for these chip catalysts. I'm kind of running out of them, and I want to upgrade more characters. And yeah, if I did want to get more another 5-star, I would have picked Honeyberry instead, because she's way more reliable than what's her name again? Mulberry on the IS3 event. As I mentioned before, I sparked Viscotti. Unluckily, I didn't get any of these. I really wanted Neural again, but I didn't get her. Unlucky. I spent like a lot of these on materials here, and this I somehow got it on Mansfield Break. Don't even know how. By buying the furniture set, I got some of them and bought some pulls with it. That's about it really for my account review. As if you want to add me, I still have a couple of like slots left. If you want to add me, this is my ad, so you can add me. I really don't care if you're a new player or a veteran. I'm open for all people, and add me if you want, if you like any of these characters that I have on. So I hope you like this video and my account review. It's my first time ever doing one of these, so I hope I didn't really bore you with it. And yeah, see you next time, or maybe another year or so.